So let's dive into the topic, high quality sweet tooth treats. And by the way, we are in the month of October. Today is October 1st. And you probably started noticing the Halloween decorations. So we are really entering the holiday season. So what does that mean? Well, sugar, candy, pies, cakes, family meetings and dinners and celebrations, lots of food, lots of unhealthy food. And maybe even when you are when you're entering that holiday season, it's just so much extra on top of your schedule already. So I was thinking, well, maybe it's somewhat sleepless nights. Well, mine was actually last night. I feel quite energy drained today. I had a very long run yesterday, spent all day outside on Saturday. So my body is drained with energy and kind of should have drank a little more water, but I didn't. So I am feeling the result today. So the sleepless night and lack of energy also leads us to wanting more energy, which is the very easy fix by what? By sugar, right? So let's talk about what we actually can do when we crave that sweetness, when we crave the energy. And I was actually listening to a health webinar this morning, and I got a couple of statistics for you just to be present how much so much percentage of diet related diseases. So if we just simply take care of our diet, we can so improve our health. It is just amazing. 1 out of 10 Americans have diabetes. 1 out of 10 are on antidepressants. 1 in 3 women have cancer. Just amazing. And they said, don't be fast, cheap, easy, or fake. So really, if you look at the food, fast food, cheap food, easy food, fake food, somehow, somewhat, it's not good for us. And you probably heard an expression, you are what you eat. Kind of, yeah, I heard it, I get it. But it's literally what it means, because our body accumulating all these nutrients and minerals that we put in our mouth. So whatever we put, whether it's junk food or not, our body is utilizing that to build us back, to build our cells. So really your cells are made of what you eat. And you eat healthy, your body becomes healthier. You eat junk food, you feel like it, because that's what your body is making. All right, well, it's all good. And in the webinar I was listening to yesterday, I was impressed. It's really live and learn. It's almost like our nutrition realm is so fast moving and developing. It's almost like technology that's just so hard to keep up with it. And what's happening with our food industry, there's just so much sugar in so much food. You may think you're eating healthy, but you're adding so much additional sugar in the healthy foods that we know of that are healthy. So it's really being very carefully attentive to how much sugar you consume. Just a quick example, your substitute honey instead of sugar. You feel it's healthy for you. Hey, it's still honey, it's still sugar. Or you love fruit. How much fruit do you consume because it's got sugar? So that's actually healthy choices, right? Somewhat. Not mentioning about salad dressing, not mentioning about meats, not mentioning about all the processed foods or their soda drinks. So, or dry fruit, by the way, or something that you feel you're eating a healthy salad, but that salad has a dressing, it's got dry fruit, it's got something else. So there's plenty of sugar addition in the healthy salad that you think you're eating. So it's really paying attention to every piece that you put in your mouth. All right. And so we all heard that too much high processed refined sugar can have devastating effects on your metabolism and contribute to all sorts of diseases. Really no joke. And before I say why, what I just realized, I forgot to introduce myself and actually where you can find more of videos like that. Hi! My name is Nadia Taj. I'm a certified health and life coach and also passionate Shaklee advocate. I help men and women in their 50s to lose stubborn 20 pounds so they can finally fit in the clothes they want to fit and keep it this way through a transformation of lifestyle and habit change. If you love what you hear, weekly live streams are uploaded to my YouTube channel, so you can subscribe and receive notifications weekly and listen to whenever you want and to how many you want. The Natural Power 100 is my YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to Thursday Health Tips, and you can go to nadiataj.com/newsletter. And you will be receiving Thursday health tips. I will also put those links in the description of this video, so it will be easy for you to just click and go. All right, so too much highly processed refined sugar can have devastating effects on your metabolism and contribute into all sorts of diseases. No joke, and here's why. Sugar equals tons of calories with really no essential nutrients. All it does is cause tooth decay by literally feeding the harmful bacteria in your mouth. So we heard that from our childhood, right? Don't eat too much candy, you will have toothache. And if you eat high quantities of refined processed sugar, but do not exercise, you are at risk for the fructose derived from an excess sugar to get lodged in your liver and cause non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So in other words, let me give you an example. So if you're one of the zero sugar soft drinkers, feels like you're actually drinking a better option, or no sugar added, some kind of food that you bought. So instead of sugar, to make it as good, they add something to it. Let's say they add a replacement, a substitute of sugar, which what happens in your body when you drink or eat that food or drink the drink, your body does not produce insulin, but the sugar goes straight to your liver, and poor liver is not ready for so much sugar. So what does it do? It converts it into fat. It's a very big shock on your liver, and it can create all sorts of long-term problems. Really, the summary here is better to eat a regular sugar than no sugar added with something else that is even worse than sugar. All right, so when you consume too much sugar, you can cause resistance to the hormone insulin, which can lead to diseases like metabolic syndrome, obesity, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes. Everything is in moderation. As a health coach, I say do not cut sugar out of your diet. Everything is in moderation. But because we have so much sugar overload, we are just really physically, literally, our bodies are addicted to sugar because sugar is in so much food that we might not even realize. Our bodies are used to loads of sugar. And be very conscious of where you consume that sugar from. Just read the labels and you will know. If you have a question, turn and look at the label. An excess amount of sugar can have a devastating effect on your metabolism, which is now known to lead to cancer. Sugar is highly addictive because after ingestion, it causes a huge release of dopamine in your brain, which is a pleasure hormone. That's how we start being addicted to sugar, because it's being addicted to pleasure. Sugar is a major contributor to heart disease, which is the #1 killer in the world. But what many people don't realize is that there are healthier alternative sweeteners out there that won't damage your heart, your health, as much as taste. They taste good, or maybe even better. All right, so today we are focusing on high quality sweeteners, which actually led me to thinking, well, maybe next week we can focus on high quality sweet foods. So what do you think? But really what the sweet foods have is the high quality sweeteners. So let's talk about them. So what are the alternatives to processed sugar? Maybe you can even take a piece of paper, or I can put it in the comments as a summary, so you have the summary of the list that I'm going to give. So #1 is stevia. It's a plant-based sweetener, and the plant is grown in South America, and stevia has been used for over 1,500 years. It tastes about 300 times sweeter than a table sugar, no calories, no impact on blood sugar, and it may reduce blood pressure. Make sure to buy only 100 whole leaf stevia, 100% whole leaf stevia. Look for REBA. REBA. All right, #2 is Xylitol. I honestly have to tell you, I did not check how to pronounce them with my second language. You gotta guess or look at the summary in the comments. So Xylitol, a sugar alcohol that is neither sugar nor alcohol, but it's actually an organic compound. It's about the same sweetness as table sugar. Comes from a non-GMO plant source, low in calorie and no effect on blood sugar. That's good. So #3, Erythritol. Erythritol. Also a sugar alcohol like xylitol. It's about 70% as sweet as table sugar and tastes just like it. And it's 100% erythritol. Nearly non-calorie. Doesn't spike blood sugar and easily digested. #4, coconut palm sugar. I personally use that. From the sap of cup flour, buds of the coconut palm. Same sweetness as table sugar. Look for labels that say coconut sugar, coconut crystals, or coconut palm sugar. Okay? Has a low glycemic index and contains some nutrients and even fiber. How good is that? #5, agave. Produced from leaves of the Mexican plant. Agave is about 1.5 times sweeter than a table sugar. Make sure to buy organic. It lowers the glycemic index more than a table sugar does. 6, honey. Bees. Slightly sweeter than a table sugar. Buy raw, local, and organic honey. Can help boost immune system and seasonal allergies and soothe sore throat. So if you live in Texas and you have seasonal allergies here in Texas, make sure to buy local honey. something in the air that this particular local honey will help you to take care of this particular local allergies. Very important. All right, number 7 is Lucuma powder. Produced from this subtropical fruit native to South America. Sweet, it's maple flavor. It's 100% lucuma powder. Can help boost immune system. No effect on blood sugar and contains nutrients. Good choice. 8 is maple syrup. Made from a sap of sugar, red or black maple trees. About 3 times sweeter than table sugar, by organic pure grade B maple syrup. Lower fructose content than table sugar, but don't be fooled, it's still sugar, just like honey. And 9, last but not the least, this is actually my favorite choice, and I hear a lot from nutritionists. They recommend this as number 1 to consider, is a monk fruit. Lohangur, made from a green melon that grows in the mountain tops of Asia. It's about 200 or 300 times sweeter than table sugar. Wow. By pure monk fruit or pure Lohangur sweetener. No caloric, no impact on blood sugar, and maybe anti-inflammatory. Wow. So how can I use one of these alternative sweeteners in my cooking? I'm just giving you a fun example, right? There are plenty of them. Maybe we can talk another time. Will be a good challenge for us, right? How we can use sweeteners in our cooking. So here are some healthy and sweet recipe for walnuts, and you can get started. The prep time is 5 minutes, serves 4. So 1 cup of raw walnuts, chopped or whole. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, salt to taste. So put it in a medium hot frying pan, add coconut oil, walnuts, salt and cinnamon, cook until toasted, about 10 minutes. In the last couple of minutes, add the honey for a sweeter taste. Very nice. I will put this recipe as well in the comments so you have the precise directions. All right, so with all that information, you may ask me a question, what do I do now? Well, if you're still confused about the sugar, how to read labels, how to include high quality sweeteners in your diet, please come talk to me. You can send me a personal message, you can put it in the comments, you can go to nadiatouch.com and schedule time to talk with me. I believe it's under Work With Me link. You can do that. Or if you want something, maybe do it as a team. We are still in the process of our 14-day clean body challenge. This is our first day of an actual clean. It's really fun. If you feel that it's just too soon, it's already started, maybe next time. We always have 5-day resets every month. So please connect with me so I can plug you in with the information. All right, and consider looking at the labels, consider switching high sugar diet to medium or low sugar diet. Consider just for giving it a try, let's say 5 days. If you can do 5 days, maybe 2 weeks. If you can do 2 weeks, give it a try for 30 days. And just watch your body, what your body can do when your body consumes less sugar and more nutritious food. You will be amazed. So thank you so much for joining and listening. Once again, you can watch those videos on my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100, or you can sign up for Thursday health tips under nadiatouch.com/newsletter. And I will see you in the community next time right here, Monday noon, for the next Let's Talk Health conversation.